We're live in Westview, live inside Heinz Field, live on the south side. Chris Hoffman, KDKA News. We do know at least one person had to be rescued from this building. At this point, we don't see any flames. We do see fire crews continuing to work in the upper units of this building. So here comes a plow truck right now coming off the Fort Duquesne Bridge. Looks like it would be one of the PennDOT crews. They got the plow down trying to remove some of that slush. Looks like they might also be dropping salt as well. As soon as you walk in the doors, you have to stop and get your temperature checked. There's a device right there that scans you, and then the temperature appears on that screen there. So you can see what my temperature is right now this morning. I'm hoping it's a good one. Now, with the host being in 3 different corners of the country, they're using technology that some of us may use every day, like Zoom here, to try to connect their viewers and followers with Steelers content. This is just one of the bricks that fell off of this apartment building in East Pittsburgh. The man who lives on the 3rd floor said they came cascading down and he thought a bomb went off last night. Now, according to historians, there's a misconception about Pittsburgh and the Pittsburgh region that it's still predominantly jobs like this one here at the Edgar Thompson Works in Braddock. But in recent decades, it's transitioned to technology jobs like this at the Bakery Square facility in the city's East Liberty neighborhood.
Chris Hoffman was the only local TV reporter to interview the assistant coach. Chris joins us live now with the very latest on this story. Chris.
Kim and Stacy, the former quarterback coach, Dr. Todd Yoakum, says this is just a power grab by some senior administrators and school board members to bring in the coaches they want for the football program. He says in his tenure as a coach, he never had any incidents of hazing or bullying reported to him.
You know what ruling by power and control is? Bullying.
Fired Pine Richland High School quarterback coach Todd Yoakum believes this investigation into alleged hazing was intended to clean house. He claims some senior leaders in the district hated the coaching staff.
Senior administrators have said those words to us, that others in the administration hate Eric and they hate the program.
In a statement today, head coach Eric Kasparovich says hazing and bullying were never tolerated under his watch. In a statement, he says, quote, "The players and coaches were made aware of my zero tolerance for this type of behavior. Certainly, if bullying or hazing had occurred under my watch, I would have always followed proper reporting procedures, as I have always done throughout my professional career."
Bullying and hazing are crimes. Those are serious words that our administration is using to describe what happened, and that offends me.
The district says it won't comment on personnel matters, but added in a statement, quote, "The Pine Richland Athletic Department will be advertising for the position of varsity head football coach. The team has earned on-the-field success. The athletic department recognizes the time, energy, and expertise invested by the entire coaching staff." According to Yoakum, the hazing investigation lasted about 6 to 8 weeks. He says some football players were told interviews would be in one-on-one settings, only to have several administrators in the meetings.
It's beyond belief. And that just, to me, that just feeds into the narrative that they were fishing for something.
Yoakum feels the district didn't like football and academics sharing the spotlight.
They think Pine Richland needs to be about academics. And that drives me crazy.
Now, we did reach out to the Northern Regional Police Department to see if they're investigating any claims of hazing or bullying by the Pine Richland football team. They say they are not. We reached out to the school board for comment. They did not return any requests for comment. We did see on the district website, though, that tomorrow the school board will have a special session where one of the school board members will be resigning. So stay tuned as this story continues to develop. Live, Chris Hoffman, KDKA News. Boaters from around the area came to the Southside Works to celebrate the president and first responders with a boating parade this Independence Day.
Support our president. Trump flag parade. 4th of July, no better place to be.
Dozens of boats and a few hundred supporters of the president made up the parade on the Monongahela River.
Trump is what America needs.
Shut it down!
Around 10:30 is when protesters started to arrive, more than 100 in all. On this day of celebrating America, both sides used their First Amendment right.
For us, he's been a great president. He's kept us working. He's kept our businesses open.
This country is not better off with him. He divides us. He does not unite us.
Black Lives Matter!
Protesters wanted people to hear that they feel the president is not working for all Americans.
The most patriotic thing you can do on this 4th of July is protesting against him and his policies.
We're not trying to start a race war. We're trying to end one.
Then protesters moved to the Hot Metal Street Bridge while police stood guard with riot gear at their sides. Public safety patrol boats set up a zone to separate voters from protesters.
All men are created equal. That is the equivalent of today's all lives matter. Our lives do not matter to them. Our lives do not matter to these people whatsoever. They never have. After the boaters started to head to the point and North Shore, protesters shut down a nearby intersection, and one car attempted to get through before being surrounded by protesters.
There's no real true peace. We all need justice.
The protesters remained peaceful and dispersed before heading to the North Shore. Chris Hoffman, KDKA News. The county partnered with the United Way to make it easier to schedule vaccine appointments at the DoubleTree Hotel in Monroeville. It was supposed to be simply just dialing 211 on your phone. But instead of getting vaccine appointments, some people were asked for their credit card information.
It was like almost calling to get concert tickets because it's just, the phone's busy.
David Panushuk tried to set up an appointment for his 79-year-old mother and 77-year-old aunts.
I had my mother, my aunt, my wife, me, my brother, everybody trying to call to get through for them.
They all got busy signals. According to the United Way, more than 650 people called in the first 5 minutes of the lines going live.
I don't think anyone expected to have that many folks call at exactly the same time.
Panushuk says he finally reached a man who told him it was a longer than expected wait.
But they're going to give us a $100 gift card that's good for Walmart or Target.
He then asked for Panushuk's credit card information. Panushuk hung up and tried again. This time he got a woman who knew he was calling for the vaccine. She too asked for a credit card number.
What do you need a credit card for? It's a free vaccine. Well, it's to hold your place in line.
After Panushuk refused, she hung up. The United Way is not sure what happened, but says it's looking into it because those calls ended up in the wrong place. If it happens to you,
hang up. Absolutely. We are not asking for, we never ask for credit card information.
I'm hoping that this isn't happening to seniors all over the neighborhood.
Panushuk was not able to book an appointment today. All 750 appointments are now filled. 211 will start taking calls for new appointments when they become available. In Monroeville, Chris Hoffman, KDKA News.